I'm Glenn.
I'm Sophanny.
And my partner Sophanny.
Yeah.
Together, we live here in Phnom Penh. We
Yeah.
wanted to make this first video for you to introduce ourselves, because we're about to take you on a journey of discovery of Cambodia like no other. I work here online, here in Cambodia, so I'm very fortunate to have that position. Previously, I worked as a school teacher here in Phnom Penh, and Sophanny is a...
Sophanny make wedding dress.
Wedding dresses,
Yeah,
yes, she makes
dress,
wedding dresses. So bear with Sophanny talking English, because it's obviously not her first language. Although years ago, when we first met, she didn't speak any English at all. So what she's learnt, she's pretty much picked up from whatever I've taught her. So, and now, just to point out where we are, we're actually on top of our apartment building where we live. And over behind us here is Conaria and Kopek. That's the two names of the two suburbs. You can see slightly just up here where I'm pointing to now is some red and blue. That is the Conaria bridge that links Conaria and Kopek over the river. What is our journey here, and what are we going to be showing you guys for future videos? Well, we want to show you what other people don't show you. There will be a little bit of some of what they show you, but it won't be everything. We're going to teach you some Khmer. You'll learn. Sophanny will teach you some Khmer. She'll talk in Khmer and sometimes, and I will translate it for you. I do have a little bit of knowledge of talking Khmer, and so I'll be able to help you out on that journey as well. We're also going to show you how to live in Phnom Penh, or as an expat, live with a Khmer lady. They're very special, they're very different, they're not your typical Asian lady, that's for sure. Not that I want to stereotype anybody, but it's very true. Now, other things that we want to show you is how to live and how to survive cheaply in Phnom Penh, and as an expat couple, how we live together, how we thrive together, and how we continually grow stronger and stronger in this country. We want to talk to you about and bring you videos about things like clothing. There's a bit of a misconception out there about clothing that there's not a lot of Western size clothing out there. As you can see, I'm not exactly the smallest person here, and I can quite easily buy Western size clothing here in Cambodia. Sophanny, on the other hand, as you can see, she's quite small, so she can find it easily, or she makes it herself as well. We want to talk to you about food. We'll do some cooking videos in the future where Sophanny will show you what she's cooking. She'll talk to you about it and how much it physically cost her to make that meal. Now, a lot of people talk about how they can go out here, buy meals for $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3. I look at it this way, and Sophanny looks at it this way. If they're selling it for that, they're obviously making it for less. So we'll go through that process. We'll also show you around the country over the coming videos, and we'll show you different places to go, different types of hotels. We've just recently returned back from a trip from Kompon Sound, where we stayed in a nice hotel, air-conditioned room, beautiful bed, and it was literally right opposite a white sandy beach, and we paid $25 a night for it. That's right, $25 a night. These sort of places are not the traditional places that expats go to, so this is what we want to show you and teach you. We'll also teach you about the shopping centres that are here. Believe it or not, there's a lot of Western style shopping centres here that will cater to your needs if you want to. But bear in mind, if you're working over here as a school teacher or doing some other profession over here, your wages are going to be low, and shopping in Western style places are not going to cut it. You just won't survive. It's as simple as that. You will struggle from month to month and have no money left at the end of it. whereby we'll be able to show you how you can survive quite comfortably here on an expat wage in Cambodia and have money left over at the end of it and live in a reasonable type of place. We're not going to show you the $300 and $400 and $500 places that a lot of them live in. We'll show you some that are only $50 a month or $100 a month, and there's nothing wrong with them. Air conditioned, plain, yes, but they have kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, as I said, air conditioning, and Wi-Fi. We'll talk about Wi-Fi and how much you can buy Wi-Fi here for, and how cheap it is. Cambodia is a cheap place if you want it to be. Cambodia can be an expensive place. To give you an example, a bottle of water like this, big one, 1 litre bottle. Back in Australia, you're what, paying $6, $7, $8. Here, how much does a bottle of water like this cost, Sophanny? How much?
25,000 real.
2,500
Yeah,
real. 2,500
real.
real. Now,
Yeah.
that in US dollars is about 60 cents, or in Australian dollars is less than $1, roughly around about 95 cents Australian. I'm a smoker. I smoke. Australia, we're paying $40 for a packet of cigarettes. Here, I'm buying cigarettes for 55 US cents for a packet. That's less than $1 a packet. Bad habit, I know. I don't recommend it. So don't take it up just because it's cheap. Beer prices are exceptionally cheap if you're a drinker. We don't drink, so that doesn't really worry us. We'll talk about some of the misconceptions about having a Khmer partner, because there's plenty of people out there, and I know I'm going to get some comments on this where people are saying they're not ideal. It depends where you're going to go and meet that partner, and that is just the same as any country, absolutely any country you go to. If you want to go into the bars and meet the girls in the bars, well, then it's probably not going to be long term. If you want to go and meet a long-term future partner, stay away from those places. We're going to talk about putting yourself into the community of the Khmer people. Our friends, or Sophanny's friends, which are now become my friends, none of them are expats. They're all Khmer people. And we travel with them, we visit them, we have dinners with them, we go to places exciting with them. We do all the things that you should do as a couple, but with Khmer people. So I immerse myself into their culture, and that has helped me out greatly because I've learnt so much. People will talk to you about foreigner prices versus locals prices. I don't find that. I don't have that. I don't talk a lot of Khmer. I talk a little bit of Khmer, but I can go to a shop and buy something that will cost me the same price as the locals will. And I've never been overcharged here once, where others will. So just keep that in mind. If you were looking to shift here, come here for a holiday, have a look around, have a good look around, get in contact with us if you want. I'll happily show you around, and I'll happily show you places you should go, places you probably shouldn't go. Crime rate is extremely low here. Yeah, you get pickpocketers and stuff like that, but you'll get those in any country at all that you go to. But as a general rule of thumb, crime rate is very low. We'll talk to you about transport. We'll give you videos on transport. Transport here, yes, there is an electric train system. Isn't an electric train system here. So if you're thinking to come here and that you're going to get trains from places, it isn't going to happen. Here, the majority of the people ride motorbikes, and that's all that they ride. Yes, there's a lot of cars here as well. In the area that we live here in Phnom Penh, the cars probably almost outweigh the motorbikes in this particular part. And we're not talking about everyday ordinary cars either. We're talking about Bentleys, Rolls Royces, Porsches, Lamborghinis, Range Rovers, Mercedes, G-Wagons, you name it. You're going to find it here. So there's a lot of misconception as well about poverty here. Yes, there is a lot of low-income earners here. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. But there's also a lot of very wealthy people here. That's not for me to say where or how they got their money, and good luck to them, whatever the reason is for it. As I said, between the two of us, we're going to take you on a journey of discovery of Cambodia. Occasionally, we're probably even going to throw in the other country in there. We quite frequently duck over to Thailand or Vietnam, and we do have another trip planned to Sapa in the northern Vietnam coming up later this year. And our next very trip actually is tomorrow. We're off to what's the name of where are we going to tomorrow?
Boko Mountain.
Boko Mountain. Yeah. What time are we leaving in the morning?
Yeah, yes, start low, dry, 5 a.m.
5 a.m. We're leaving
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. in the morning. So
Yeah.
we actually don't own a car. We only own motorbikes each. But Sophanny has a twin brother, and her twin brother has a car, and he's actually lending his car, so we can take his car tomorrow to Bokor Mountain. And we're actually going with a couple of friends of Sophanny's, which I'll make another video about, or we will make another video about our journey tomorrow to Bokor Mountain. Beautiful part of Cambodia. It's down towards the ocean. So it's very nice up in the mountains. But again, thanks for tuning in. If that's the word to use, tune in. We hope that you continue to watch this, because we're going to bring you some pretty exciting stuff. And I just want to say that, again, if you're looking to move away from your Western country and you're looking at Thailand and you're looking at Vietnam, please have a close look at Cambodia. You will be pleasantly surprised what is actually here. And as you can see over behind us, that's the city straight over there, and it's all lit up because it's full of beautiful buildings, and the economy here is strong and it is growing at great knots. The skyline is littered with cranes because of construction that's going on. We've got the new airport that is opening up, the brand new international airport that is opening up. When does that open up?
Month 7.
Month 7, so
Yeah,
July this year, that opens up.
Yeah.
And that will actually be the third new international airport, so replacing old ones. That'll be the third international airport to be opened in Cambodia in the last 18 months. Yeah, 18 months. I think it was October 2023. They opened up the brand new Siem Reap one. They've since opened up a new one in Sihanoukville, actually before Sihanoukville, and also in Koh Sadak. So the Phnom Penh one will actually be the fourth international airport to open up in Cambodia. That says a lot. They've also got the new canal system coming in from the ocean all the way up into Phnom Penh, which is going to allow cargo ships to come up here. Presently at the moment, the cargo ships go into Thailand and into Vietnam, and they've got to truck a lot of their freight across. So that's going to be huge for Cambodia, and it's going to, I believe somehow, I don't know the full ins and outs of it, connect itself somehow to the new airport, which means they'll be able to freight things on planes and ships all into the one area just on the edge of Phnom Penh, not far from here actually, probably 25-30 minutes from where we sit right now. We will tell you more about that in coming videos. So again, thank you. Stay with us. Our first video. I hope this has sort of given you a little bit of an insight into us and what we're going to bring you, and what we will show you as we take this journey along. And we want you to come along for the ride with us, because believe me, it'll change your perspective on living in Cambodia. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.